Hey folks, it's Eric from Supportive Venture, and I wanted to talk about digital nomads and taxation and what I'd like to see in the future as the number of digital nomads around the world continues to grow. There needs to be a way that we can contribute to the governments in the places where we're spending our time and, the idea of having to constantly like switch your tax residence and all that stuff when you move to a new country is ridiculous. And what we really need countries to do, I mean, I really like it when I see a country offering a digital nomad visa, but the idea of being a digital nomad kind of defeats the purpose of such a thing. So my idea about what I'd like to see in the future is that you move your tax residence over to a location independent organization that will allocate your tax money based on how much time you spend in a certain country. Because, okay, basically all we're doing right now is bringing our money to different countries and we pay whatever sales tax, and essentially we're putting money into the local economy and those businesses can be taxed by the government. But what if I directly wanted to, you know, pay some money to Thailand and I wanted to actually get access to medical care while I was there? What if I actually wanted to contribute to the cities and countries that I was spending time in? What if there was a system like that and there was like a very easy way to vote with your feet and pay taxes with your feet? And if you're in the city of Chiang Mai, whatever money is going to Thailand and Chiang Mai. If you're in Belgrade, Serbia, whatever money is going to the Serbian government, wouldn't that make a lot of sense? Because this movement of digital nomads is not going to stop. There's more and more of us every year. And basically, we are going to be a force that's just going to continue. And a lot of us stay tax resident. For example, if we're, from Canada, we'll stay tax resident in Canada. And we're not actually taking advantage of the fact that taxes in other countries could be less. And we're not taking advantage of the fact that, basically we are bringing our money to other places and we can contribute to those societies and be a more integrated part and receive better services and stuff like that. So basically, what I'd like to be able to do is just travel around the world and, for example, pay a fee like 10 euros a day, which is like 300 euros a month, is what I pay. A little bit less than that in Serbia right now for, you know, it's a flat fee and I pay that to live here and I get medical care and stuff like that. What if that was easy to do as a plug and play thing and taxation could be allocated like that? Wouldn't it be easier, and wouldn't it actually make digital nomads more justifiable in the society? Because I'm sure in the coming years, as has already happened in places like Thailand previously, digital nomads will have a serious economic impact in the places where they're living. And stuff like, for example, digital nomads access to banking and mobile phone contracts and stuff like that could be made a lot easier if countries opened up to the idea of having these people pay taxes on a daily or monthly basis. It's just an idea, folks, that I think will actually have some weight in the future, but its time has not come because a lot of countries have tax bureaucracies that are inefficient and they don't really know how to tax tourists or digital nomads apart from charging taxes on their accommodation through Airbnb or booking.com or hotel taxes or something like that, or charging some sort of entry fee like when you go to Vietnam, you have to buy a visa to enter the country and stuff like that. I think there's a much better way to let digital nomads know that they are not citizens of your country, but they're welcome guests and temporary members of the society. And setting up this program and an organization that allocated and facilitated this sort of tax, it would be a very good idea for the future. So, what do you guys think? What would you like to receive in return? If you were to pay, let's say, a certain amount, 10 or $20 a day to live in a country based on your income as a digital nomad, Western citizen, whatever it is. And instead of paying that money to your home country, you would be taxed by the countries you actually spend time in on a monthly basis, and you could change countries. What would you want to receive from those countries in return? Medical care is an obvious one. What else, folks? Would you like to have access to some sort of facilities like sports, recreation facilities? What else would you like? And how could a government make your stay in their country more legitimate, easier, and how could they put your money to use and offer you something so you would want to actually be a tax-paying member of society, even if it was a temporary basis? Let me know in the comments. Thanks, guys.